If you have a meal hack or a cooking time-saving tip or even a quick snack or a meal idea, I would love to hear about it. Email me at hello@suroselfcareforbusymoms.com. It may be in a future episode. What kitchen appliance can help you get a meal together for your family in 5 to 10 minutes? Are you looking for the one tool that will help you feed your family fast? Now, this appliance has been around for a while, and it's the humble panini press. Today's the episode for you if you're looking for a tool to help get dinner on the table in 5 minutes. Is it hard to make healthy food choices and find time to exercise because you're too busy? Welcome to Self-Care for Busy Moms. I'm your host, Susan. That was me, overwhelmed with my kids' schedules, running things smoothly and ignoring the stress that was affecting my body. But then I found ways to bring myself back to health with food, exercise, and Christ. I can't wait to share them with you too. Get your step counter and remember the sunscreen. It's time to get started on your self-care. Become an insider for Self-Care for Busy Moms. You'll get strategies to take better care of yourself and your family, as well as exclusive information about special events and offers. The link is bit.ly/4N2UB, capital U, capital B. Hello, friend. I have a panini press, and it was gifted to me over a decade ago, and we actually used it a lot when we first got it. Then it kind of fell to the wayside as I acquired other appliances and learned ways to cook with an Instant Pot or an air fryer or another type of cooking tool. It especially got lost in storage when I adjusted my diet to remove gluten, and that's when it quietly collected dust. When I tried going low carb, that's when I started to consider donating the panini. When we initially used the panini press to make sandwiches, I would slather butter on the outside of the sandwich so that it was yummy, buttery, and crisp and soft, melty, and hot on the inside. No offense to butter, I love butter. The problem is that I kept my butter in the fridge, and the butter was so hard I couldn't easily spread it. I would actually slice them into thin slices and put them on the bread, which then would fall off the bread when I flipped the sandwich onto the panini. I explain this because making a sandwich on the panini was not such an easy thing for me about 10 years plus ago, and I got stuck spending a lot of time assembling the sandwiches. I was also not thinking strategically even about how to put the sandwiches together, and as delicious as the sandwiches tasted, it just seemed like too much trouble and too messy, which is probably why it sat alone for so many years. Now, do you have a panini press? Are you still using it? Or is it collecting dust like mine was? More than a decade later, our panini is still here and survived many decluttering purges and is now back on the counter experiencing a second wind of intense use by our family. A couple of weeks ago, I finally took it out to make grilled cheese for the boys. You know, it's so much faster making grilled cheese on a panini than on a pan. Plus, you know, the grill marks that you get with the panini and the crisp exterior with the hot and melted cheese interior makes this so tasty and really ramps up grilled cheese to the next level. My family just super enjoyed it. On the side, the gadget that has revolutionized my panini use and honestly has made things so much easier for me in the kitchen has been an olive oil dispenser that I purchased online. And it's a 2-in-1 where you can pour the oil or spray the oil depending on the preference. I got to a point where I no longer wanted to buy spray cans of oil at the grocery store, and I just wanted to find alternatives that I could use in my kitchen where I could just pour my own olive oil in it and it would just dispense it either by spraying or pouring. And I found something on Amazon, and honestly, this one gadget has made cooking so much easier. The oil dispenser, it has a large mouth opening, so when you unscrew the top, it's super easy to refill it with more olive oil when you're running low. So with this gadget, I just spray olive oil onto the sandwiches before adding them onto the panini. I can also spray veggies that I want cooked in the air fryer. Honestly, it's sometimes the little things that make so much easier, especially for busy moms trying to get something together in the kitchen. And this tool, in this case, my olive oil dispenser, which can pour or spray, was the game changer for me in the kitchen. No more brushing on oil onto things. No more bowls, mixing bowls that I would use to mix the veggies with the oil and seasonings. I just spray and sprinkle the seasonings and use the tongs to mix it up a little bit in the air fryer. And I have less dishes to wash. The cleanup is faster, and my life is so much easier with this oil dispenser. I'll link the one that I picked up on Amazon, and this is not an affiliate link. I'm just sharing this because it's been so useful for me, and maybe it might be useful for you if you don't have anything like this in your kitchen. Do you have a kitchen gadget tool that's indispensable for you? I would love to hear about it and how it has helped and saved you with time and efficiency. You can join our Facebook group named Self-Care for Busy Christian Moms. Remember, we're not created to be islands, but designed by God to have relationship with God and relationship with one another, friends and communities that can support one another with our goals. This is so important to our self-care, and important if you want to be able to stick to a plan and commit to a healthy way of life. You can find friends wherever you are. Often, I find inspiration from those around me, and in my discussions or whatever what was shared, I find great inspiration from that, and I feel so encouraged. And then I feel the fresh wind to keep on. So maybe you will feel the same benefits. I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to email me, my email is hello@suroselfcareforbusymoms.com. So sorry, I digressed from my main topic, but back on to the panini topic. We have our panini back on our counter now, and honestly, it's been in use daily for almost 2 weeks for sandwiches and for grilled veggies. It's so easy to slap a slice of ham with a slice of Swiss cheese between 2 slices of bread, and then I would spray oil on the outside of one side of the sandwich and place it oil side facing down onto the panini. Then I would spray the top of the sandwich that hadn't been sprayed. And I like to lay as many sandwiches as possible that can fit onto the press at one time. Sometimes it's 2 sandwiches. Sometimes it's 4, depending on the slice of bread slices. My husband likes to get sliced sourdough rolls, which actually makes really nice big sandwiches. I'm able to fit 3 croissant sandwiches on the panini at one time. I recently bought Costco's Kirkland Brown Signature Turkey Breast, and this is basically the whole breast that you have to slice yourself. And I really like this because you can slice however thickness you want. It's so good with sliced avocados and Swiss cheese. You can even spread pesto on the inside of the bread, or any of your other favorite condiments like mustard mayo. But once again, I would spray the bottom of the outside sandwich, place that oil side down on the panini, then spray the top of the sandwich with olive oil, and lay as many sandwiches that can fit on the panini at one time. So when I timed myself, it takes me literally 5 minutes to put together a grilled cheese sandwich or a ham and cheese panini. So in this situation, I'm not adding condiments like mustard or mayo because that would take a little bit more time. I just literally slap everything together, the cheese, the bread, and I'm spraying the outside of the breads with olive oil, putting that down, and that process might take about 2 to 3 minutes. When you put the top down and have it cook, the panini will take about 2 to 3 minutes to do its magic, and literally in 5 minutes, the family will have food to eat that's so yummy and delicious. They'll be so happy and you'll be so happy to be able to put something together, like literally in 5 to 10 minutes. Recently, I was making beef and broccoli with rice, and I wanted to add more veggies to our meal other than salad or kimchi. And I knew I didn't have the time to roast veggies in the oven because it takes a lot of time to preheat the oven, and also I'd need to do like the chopping and the seasoning that I'd have to do, and maybe a mixing bowl if I needed to do that. So guess what? I saw the panini on the countertop, and I sliced a few zucchinis on the long side and sprayed them with oil. And I strategically placed the slices so that it filled the whole panini. Some overlapped, but honestly, that was okay. Put the top down, and after several minutes, like 4-ish minutes, the zucchinis were done with nice grill marks and cooked through and soft. And I took it off the grill, salted them very lightly, and served them up as a side dish. Cleanup was a breeze. There were no bowls or baking sheets to clean up. I just wiped the panini press down with paper towel. This literally made me fall in love with my panini press all over again. Isn't it a blessing to find renewed use and excitement with an appliance that you already have? Now you might be wondering, what type of sandwiches can I whip up? Well, you can do grilled cheese sandwich on the panini. You could do turkey and avocado panini. You can do quesadillas, all sorts of quesadillas, veggie quesadillas, cheese quesadillas. You could do peanut butter and jam on the panini. That'll be super yummy. Now, if you purchased tuna, like a tuna salad, or purchased chicken salad. We have a chicken salad chick nearby, and I think I went there once to get the chicken salad, and it actually was not that bad. But you could take chicken salad and tuna salad and make a melt, like a tuna melt or a chicken salad panini. That's another idea. You can grill veggies on the panini. So what is something that you can try from this episode? I hope you're getting some great ideas. Are you ready to bring out the old panini and blow the dust off and put it to use again? What are some quick and easy things that you can whip up for your family with this kitchen tool that can save you time and cleanup? My family loves Thanksgiving dinner leftover quesadillas that we would make on the panini. Even if you're gluten-free or following the low-carb diet, there are so many gluten-free breads out there and tortilla options such as siete almond flour tortillas or cassava flour tortillas. If you don't have a panini press, don't feel pressure to purchase anything new unless you've prayed about it and you considered if it would be a useful addition to the arsenal of kitchen tools that will help you get dinner on the table efficiently and with ease. Christmas is going to be around the corner soon, so you may consider adding this to the list if you feel that this would be a useful tool for you. If you have a meal hack or a cooking time-saving tip or even a quick snack or a meal idea, I would love to hear about it. Email me at hello@suroselfcareforbusymoms.com. It may be in a future episode. God bless, sister. Please take 30 seconds to give a 5-star review if you enjoyed this episode, as it really helps to spread the message to another busy mom that needs words of encouragement. Become an insider for self-care for busy moms. You'll get strategies to take better care of yourself and your family, as well as exclusive information about special events and offers. The link is bit.ly/4N2UB, capital U, capital B. Hey, Mama. Thank you for listening to the end. If you enjoyed today's episode, would you bless another mom who's looking for simple routines to feel healthy again? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcast. I'm always so encouraged to know that this podcast is helping you. Together, we can encourage one another for long-term strength and health because it matters to our families and for future generations to come. Just a reminder that I am not a substitute for medical advice. God bless you.